Still on AFL, and Essendon has begun the search for more than a dozen top-up players it needs to field a side in this month's NAB Challenge. The unprecedented situation has footballers across the country lining up for their chance at AFL glory.
It's like real-life fantasy football, and Adrian Dodoro's the recruiting guru in charge of finding up to 20 players in 3 days.
I'd imagine we'll probably look at guys that can just step up and play league footy.
They'll initially target VFL players who have been on an AFL list in the past 2 years. But Port coach Gary Ayres said he'd be naturally reluctant to risk his recent prize recruits.
We've got an agenda that we want to get our guys up and ready for a VFL season, and we won't deviate off that at all.
Instead, the Hawks legend thinks Essendon should recruit VFL heroes that have done the hard yards.
I think it should very much come from the VFL and not technically guys that maybe are no longer in the AFL.
He's talking about guys like Port's Toby Pinwill, who at 30 runs his own traffic management business, but would put his hand up for the challenge.
Anyone that, was a competitive person would really like that challenge.
Pinwill boasts the sort of VFL CV that would impress any Bombers boss.
We've played against guys from Nathan Buckley in the past when he was coming back, Luke Ball, Buddy Franklin.
It's a good thing he's match fit. We understand the Bombers' ring-ins could gather as soon as this week.
I think most of the players that have played a lot of VFL footy don't look at AFL guys and put them up on a pedestal.
The exact criteria which Essendon must